Imagine a low, droning sound, like a truck idling far away that never stops. Day and night, it hums in the background of your life. Now imagine that no one around you can hear it. Not your family, not your neighbors. And no instrument can reliably find it. But to you, it is undeniably, maddeningly real. This is not a single person's affliction. It is reported by people all over the world. They call it the hum, and no one knows what it is. The hum is one of the strangest and most frustrating mysteries in the world, precisely because it is so hard to even study. It is a sound that, for most people, does not exist. Those who hear it describe it in remarkably similar terms. A low-pitched, steady rumbling or droning, somewhere at the very bottom of human hearing. Welcome to Curio Hour, where we uncover the strange, the unsolved, and the unforgettable. It is often compared to the sound of a distant diesel engine idling, a faraway truck that never drives off, or a low vibration felt as much as heard. For most who hear it, the hum is worse indoors than outdoors, and worse at night, when the world is otherwise quiet. It can be impossible to escape. And it is not merely a curiosity. For many, the hum is deeply distressing. It disturbs sleep, frays the nerves, and in severe cases has driven people to despair. Sufferers describe lying awake for hours, unable to block out the relentless drone. Some have been driven to extreme measures to try to find relief. The torment is real, even if the sound source is not understood. And here is the strangest part of all. The hum does not affect everyone. In any given area where the hum is reported, only a small fraction of people can hear it, often estimated at around 2% of the population. Everyone else hears nothing at all. The hum has been reported in many places around the world, and several locations have become famous for it, often lending the phenomenon their names. One of the most famous is the Taos hum, named after the town of Taos in New Mexico, where residents began reporting a mysterious low hum in the 1990s. So many people in Taos reported it that researchers were brought in to investigate, conducting one of the most serious studies of the phenomenon ever attempted. In England, the Bristol hum became notorious in the 1970s, with hundreds of people reporting a droning noise that disrupted their lives. In Scotland, residents of a town called Largs have complained for decades about a persistent hum that has never been fully explained. And in Canada, the Windsor hum in the city of Windsor, Ontario, became the subject of serious government-funded investigation. From Australia to Europe to North America, the same basic complaint surfaces again and again. A low, steady drone that only some can hear, and that no one can pin down. The fact that the descriptions are so consistent across the world is striking. Whatever the hum is, it seems to be a genuine, widespread phenomenon, not just isolated imagination. So who hears it? The people affected, often called hearers or hummers, share some interesting traits. They tend to be middle-aged or older, and the hum seems to affect slightly more in certain age ranges. But hearers come from all walks of life, with no obvious common thread. Crucially, the people who hear it are not, by and large, suffering from any obvious illness or delusion. They are ordinary, sane, and often deeply frustrated that no one believes them. Imagine the difficulty. You hear a constant, real noise and the people around you, and even doctors may suggest it is all in your head. Many hearers go to great lengths to prove the sound is real, recording it, measuring it, and comparing notes with others who hear it. And here lies the central puzzle. If many people in the same area are hearing the same thing, surely it must be a real, external sound. Surely an instrument should be able to detect it. Yet time and again, when scientists bring in sensitive microphones and equipment to record the hum, they struggle to find it. In some studies, faint low-frequency signals have been measured. In others, nothing clear has been found at all, even while hearers insist the sound is loud and present. This has made the search for the source extraordinarily difficult. And over the years, investigators have chased down a long list of possible culprits. The most obvious suspects are industrial. Factories, power plants, pumps, and heavy machinery can all produce low-frequency vibrations that travel surprisingly far. In some cases, this has actually been the answer. A few local hums have been traced to a specific piece of equipment, a fan, a compressor, or a factory, and solved by fixing or shutting it down. Other suspected sources include gas pipelines, distant traffic on highways, electrical transformers, and the vast hum of modern infrastructure. Some have even pointed to natural sources, like the constant low rumble of the ocean against the shore or seismic activity deep in the earth. But here is the problem. None of these explanations fits all the cases. Many hums persist even when obvious industrial sources are ruled out or absent entirely. And crucially, none of them easily explains why only a small percentage of people can hear the sound, while everyone else, standing in the same room, hears silence. That single fact that only some can hear it is the great clue that points investigators in a very different and very strange direction. Because perhaps for at least some hearers, the hum is not an external sound at all. Perhaps it is being generated somehow inside their own bodies. One leading idea connects the hum to the way some people's ears and brains process very low frequencies or near silence itself. Our ears can produce faint sounds of their own, and our brains are constantly filtering and interpreting signals. In certain people, this internal machinery may create or amplify a phantom hum. This would explain why only some people hear it. Their hearing systems may be unusually sensitive to low frequencies or tuned in a way that generates the sound internally. It would also explain why instruments often fail to record it. If the sound exists primarily within the hearer's own perception, there may be nothing in the outside air to capture. This is similar in some ways to tinnitus, the ringing in the ears that many people experience. But the hum is distinct, a low drone rather than a high ring, and often tied to specific places. And that place-specific quality is what keeps the mystery alive. Many hearers find the hum vanishes when they travel away and returns when they come home. If it were purely internal, why would it depend on location? That suggests at least some real, external, low-frequency source, even if it is faint and hard to detect. So the leading view today is that the hum may not have one single cause at all. It may be several different things, all producing a similar experience. In some places, a real industrial or environmental source. In others, an internal perceptual effect in unusually sensitive ears. And in many cases, perhaps a combination of both. A faint real sound that only the most sensitive can detect, amplified and made unbearable by the way their own minds latch onto it in the quiet of the night. It is a deeply human mystery, sitting right at the strange boundary between the outside world and our own perception of it. And for the people who live with it, the cause matters less than the relief they cannot find. To them, the hum is simply there, real and relentless, whatever the experts conclude. Decades of investigation in towns across the world have failed to produce a single, satisfying answer to the hum. It remains one of those rare mysteries that lives in the gap between science and experience. Clearly real to those who hear it, yet maddeningly difficult to measure, locate, or explain. A low, endless drone heard by a few, ignored by the rest of the world, with no certain source. Listen closely on a quiet night. You might be one of the ones who can hear it. The hum